Walking Man 45 here with some Rough Riders and something else in tortoise shell, imitation tortoise shell. I've seen this kind of design for many years, like a lot of us with sunglasses, and I'd seen it on knives and thought it was kind of cool, but just never pulled the trigger. And last year I picked up this bow trapper from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Got a half stop, really solid, awesome action, and I just think the shields on these are super cool. So I got this, carried it for a little while, and thought I'd try out a few other patterns, which is the wonderful thing about Rough Rider is that they cost less than 20 bucks. So if you're interested in a particular pattern, and you don't want to shell out the money, pun intended, for Case or GEC or whatever, try these out. And I don't know that many other manufacturers even make this pattern, this bow trapper, but it's pretty cool. All right. Next up is this Whittler. This thing is solid. Hear that clunk? It's because it has a double back spring on the main blade. And then it has two other pen blade and a sheep's foot, sort of. This seems, I don't know, I looked at this, seems like a dumb design, but it's awesome. I mean, this thing, look at my thumb. This is solid. And here, just listen to the clunk. Very comfortable, much more comfortable than, say, a Case 75. The blade isn't sticking out like a giant hump. This thing's awesome. I would have no problem carrying this. And I do from time to time. It's a cool knife. Great job on the shell. And the shield. Looks cool. Alright, this is, I believe, a moose. This one I was a little disappointed in. This skinning blade is pretty light. It's like a 3. Even the main blade is a little light, probably like 4 or 5. Cool pattern. And this is the Half Hawk. This probably has one of the better walk and talks. Definitely solid, especially on the close. Cool knife. Like a sway back. I like this one a lot. Again, quality easily, probably better than Case. I'm just gonna say it. Doctor's knife, pretty terrible as far as an action. It's just so light, it's nothing. But it's tiny. I mean, what do you expect? Look at that spring. That looks cool. And I guess historically, the intended purpose is for, the old school doctors at the pharmacies would just throw it in their, pocket and chop up morphine pills and such. Cotton sampler. Now this is one that is so weird that is just awesome. GEC makes one. Pretty tough to find. Last I saw they were, I don't know, they were pushing 200 bucks. They were at least 160. And I think they were just like canvas micarta or something. They weren't even jig bone. At least, correct me if I'm wrong on the last run. So, again, you see some of these models that, either GEC or even Case put out on a specialty basis, and you can't really get them. So these cotton samplers by Rough Rider, they're awesome. Look at that lanyard tube. Clunk. Yeah, just a really decent knife. And finally, my favorite. Speaking of GEC, this thing is, you know, one of the kings of my collection of GECs. It's just the fit and finish is so great. Walking Man 45 out.